Hey guys, what's up? So you're probably watching this video because first you're bored, or two, you actually know me personally, or three, you actually want to learn something, which is kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, thanks. Okay, before I get started, I don't know why I'm doing a lot of hand moves. I'm kind of like very hyper right now, although it's actually 1:38 in the morning. Anyway, okay. So I'm gonna divide this video into like 3 parts probably, or maybe 4. I'm not sure yet. I'm still gathering my thoughts, but it's gonna be like a series. I'm not sure because editing takes a lot of time. I'm gonna talk about that more later on. This video is gonna be for you guys who wants to get started on social media, whether you want to write a blog, you want to be a photographer, or you want to be YouTube, Twitter, I don't know, Facebook and Instagram. Probably the last part of this video is the most important one because that is where I give you the motivational speech. But for this video, it's actually like in a film production, there's 3 kinds of productions. There's pre-production, there's production, and there's post-production. But in this case, there might be a post-production. I'm not sure yet.
Damn it, woman, pull yourself together.
But like I said, I'm gonna be talking about that later on. Okay. Also, I may or may not talk about earning money. I'm not sure.
Pull yourself together.
Because I personally don't earn any money at all here on YouTube, which is kind of like contrary. I don't know. But I do make money outside of YouTube because that is where you're actually gonna get more clients, or you're gonna get more deals and sponsorships and etc. Whatever it is that you do, what you're interested in. So pre-production. This is like when you're in a school or you're about to go to college. You're starting to think about what course am I gonna get? Oh, I want to be a doctor because I want to cure people. I want to go to accounting because that's what my mom told me to. Don't do that. You get my point? What I'm saying? Okay. So here on social media, it's kind of the same because like I don't know about you, but I'm at that point where I kind of in that part of life where I'm thinking,
why am I taking filmmaking? It's so tiring and blah blah blah.
But you can't give up. You can't give up. Same with social media. There might be times where you're like, why am I doing this? I'm not earning any money from it. Which takes time for you to earn money. You just have the you need dedication, you need the passion, you need the determination, everything that was like with a nation.
I don't need you or anybody else. I'm gonna make it on my own.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is that you have to know what your goal is here on social media. For example, me, I'm taking up filmmaking because like way before I wanted to know how the special effects was done. Like, for example, Harry Potter, like how the hell did they do that? I mean, like, is it real? I'm always fooled about that. I'm more of like interested in how it was made. So that's where I realized that I should take up filmmaking.
Phoebe, I thought you said you knew what you were doing. I thought you meant in life.
And also I'm kind of like more into about beauty and stuff.
This stuff?
Actually, it started when I watched Dark Shadows, where I realized, oh my gosh, this is Johnny Depp, and then in Alice in Wonderland, this is Johnny Depp. So I'm kind of like more on also special effects on makeup. That was so long, but what I'm trying to say is that you always stick to your goal. Maybe you can create like a board and just like stick there what your goal is, and just basically like a mood board or something.
You'll see! You'll all see!
And it should inspire you and motivate you to like continue creating social media stuff.
This stuff?
Okay, here's the real speech. Why do you want to get started here on social media? You're not gonna earn any money, or it takes a lot of time, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can take up to like years or something. People will hate you. You're gonna read comments that doesn't make sense. People will post comments, rude comments that you probably might not be able to take. I don't know. You're gonna lose your money, you're gonna lose friends, you're gonna lose your hope, you're gonna lose your faith, because you're gonna go into that point where you're like, I'm doing everything that I can, how come I'm still not earning any money?
Pull yourself together.
Girl, it is called reality.
This is madness. It's madness, I tell you, for the love of God, Monica, don't do it! Thank you.
But hopefully this video, like I told you, is gonna help you get the right mind. First, which is often like the thing that's stopping us from doing this, is money. Girl, you gotta be resourceful. If you want to do like YouTube videos, then invest on a camera, but you don't have the money, right? So, we live in the world where a lot of people now has a lot of like DSLRs, not SLRs, DSLRs, which means like the Canon thingy, not really like a traditional SLR, just look that up. Or you don't even really have to like you don't even need like a professional camera. You can start with like your webcam. Trust me, photo booth is great if you have Mac or whatever it is. You can even use your phone. There's a lot of YouTubers out there who just use their phone, and there's a lot of YouTubers out there who are like so popular now. Like way before they would just use their webcam or their phone or whatever. It was just totally fine, and you don't have to be so apologetic or so sorry. Like, hey guys, I'm so sorry that I'm just using my camera my cell phone camera right now. Like, stop it. Okay, you're starting out. People should be like, it's okay. I don't know, but you get what I mean. Another thing that's like stopping you is you don't have the time. I'm always busy. But if you actually dedicate your time, and if you're really passionate about doing this, then you will make time. Like right now, I have to wake up at like 7 a.m. but instead I'm doing this because I'm really passionate about this and I want to do this because if I don't, I'm gonna regret and I'm gonna be like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I'm that kind of person, so I have to like, create a way just so that I can. Also, you actually have to find your niche. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but niche. So what it means is that, for example, in a film production, they would always get me because I'm known as the makeup artist, so that's my niche. Or let's say she's good at editing, so you're always gonna get her because she's good at editing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Basically, that's a niche. Let's go back to equipment. You don't necessarily have to have, the like I said, the professional kind of camera, because most people are actually gonna focus more on your content or like what you're actually into. Which I'm gonna be talking more about that later on. I just saw my notes and that's what it said. I'm so sorry. Which leads me to target audience. So, for example, this is also related to marketing. For example, you're into highlighters or let's just say foundations. So, like, makeup. Oh, you have to think geographically. You're in Philippines, probably, and then you want to focus more on makeup. So you can probably invest on finding a good foundation because, like, here in the Philippines, so it's so freaking hot, and you want to try to find like the best foundation out there, and that is also compatible with your skin tone, your skin type. If you're oily, then you are gonna get like a lot of audience for that because first, there's a lot of beauty gurus out there in the Philippines, and like even them, they have like different skin types. So what's best for them may not be the best for you, and what's best for you may be the best for your target audience. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can just like try to do that, or that could be your niche. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of foundations out there, and then you try to find out best foundation for this kind of skin type. Yeah, you know what I mean. It can be as crazy as you're good at coffee. Speaking of coffee, I'm just gonna drink this coffee called 78. This is not a sponsored video. With a coffee cup, you probably know about this person who, I'm so sorry, rest in peace, who actually died because of the coffee, how effective it was. So it may be a bad publicity, but there's no such thing as bad publicity, girl. Which means that, see how that happened, but still, people keep on buying this because it's effective. You see how effective it is. So that's what it means. That's what bad publicity means. But which can be turned to good publicity because, yeah, effective. Yeah. Don't worry, with coffee, you're probably like, you can do reviews of coffees and how effective it is. There's also a huge target market for that because there's a lot of students out there who are actually like, cramming and probably like doing their homework, their projects, they're doing their finals, and instead they're actually watching your videos or my video. I don't know. Or people doing their thesis right now and they need to find that effective coffee there is out there. So you can actually do that, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is that since you're on social media, you're actually selling yourself. So for me, the biggest thing that I can sell myself is that I have this image that I'm fat. Literally fat. So if you're fat, maybe people would actually want to find videos of how to lose weight, you know what I'm saying? That you're gonna try out products, you're actually gonna work out, you're gonna try to live healthy, and then so you're gonna have this like huge market. People or companies out there are gonna search for you that, hey, try out their product, and like maybe it's like a tea that you just take it for 10 days and then you're gonna lose weight, and then people are gonna actually see your results, and they'll be like, hey, this is so effective. Maybe there are side effects, which you just have to be very cautious when you're talking to companies that aren't really popular. But you get what I mean. You just have to be very safe, very cautious, and yeah. But you get my point. I keep on saying you get my point, but I hope you get my point. So going back to marketing, people who watch this video are mostly students, are mostly like not really in the class A kind of people, because class A people are gonna be like, they don't even have time to watch videos. I mean, that's what I think. They probably have big companies or they're like, they don't have time. And then for class B or C is like, I think that's where you guys most belong to. I'm not sure, I'm not trying to judge or anything, but so class A kind of people, what do they watch? I don't know. Class B and C, they have tons of time to watch your videos, whatever it is. Yeah. Hopefully you also get that idea of mine. Kind of lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry.
Pull yourself together!
Going back, you also have to think for your title, which can actually be the title of your channel, the title for your videos. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter because you don't want to go into like false advertising brain. Like you probably post like, I hate this person, and then you're gonna get a lot of views for that. But in the comment section, people actually hate you because that's not what you tried to, You're just doing it because you want to gain a lot of views. Maybe a bad publicity, but if you're actually into like, there's this person who created a video about like dear fat people. I think both of you know that. That's called, that's how you get an audience if you want. But hopefully you're not gonna make videos like that. Create the right or your professional email, your Instagram account probably. You're gonna post there your business email or how they're gonna contact you. You also want to do business cards if you're really dedicated to this. Let's say let's say I'm actually into makeup, I can do like business cards and just give it out to people that, hey, if you want to check out my works, I have a YouTube channel, or they can check out your Instagram, and you actually want to, well, it's really up to you, but I would recommend that you post like just you post anything that is just related to makeup, if that's just what you want to focus on. It, like I said, it depends on you, but it's just gonna be weird that people actually go to your Instagram page to see your makeup, and then later on you're like, I don't know, eating a bag of Cheetos or something. Which, I don't know. I don't think it's professional. So I actually did that. I created a separate account. So for my work account, it's actually Makeup by Anshua, and then for my personal account, it's Angelique Dab. Although I have more followers on Angelique Dab because it's been there for a long time, but for Makeup by Anshua, I only have like, I don't know, I guess like 200 followers, and for Angelique Dab, I have 1,200 followers. So yeah, it takes some time. I've been on Instagram for this one. It's been years, and I only have 1,000 followers, and sometimes it doesn't really matter because it's more like the engagement with your audience, which I'm gonna be talking about that maybe. I don't know if it's gonna be later or now. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna be talking about that right now. Okay, so when you're getting started in social media, I don't think it's, like I said, you have to be in the right mind. So I don't think it's right if you are in a competition with other people. Like, oh my gosh, why does she have like a lot of followers than me? Let's be real, you can't help it but to think about that if you're actually really serious about this. But I realize in the long run, like, it doesn't even matter. I'm doing this videos because I want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, going back to when I'm taking this course, I took up filmmaking because I actually want to share with you my works, my films. I think you have to be in a competition with yourself, like how you're actually gonna do better. And there will always be people who are gonna be posting nonsense comments on your videos, which you shouldn't focus on. You just focus on more of like constructive criticism. And sometimes if it hurts, maybe what they're talking about is real, but you don't necessarily have to do what they say. I mean, there's a lot of videos talking about that. But what I'm trying to say is that maybe you're into popping eye makeup or edgy kind of looks. If that's what you're really interested in, then go for it. I mean, there's actually a person who created a video about her just like using highlighters as everything. Like, not highlighters for the books, but highlighters as in makeup, and she used that as her foundation, her contour, and everything. Which is like also so cool. I mean, because makeup is more of like for fun. I mean, for me, makeup is supposed to be for you being creative, you being able to express yourself. If it gives you confidence, if it gives you a way to be creative, if like that's your form of art, whatever it is, you do that. You do what makes you happy. I mean, people probably won't wear violet lipstick outside, but if it makes me happy, then why wouldn't I? So that's what I'm trying to say. Also, before you start your video, you actually have to be in the right kind of like attitude. I don't think it's inviting if you start your video with, if you don't like me, I don't care. Maybe you can do it in a nicer way. Hey guys, probably you're not interested. Wait, that's kind of like being fake. But you get what I mean? I mean, okay, just do what you want. It's just that I don't think that's a great way to start a video. But it is a great way to warn people that that's how you work, or that's your attitude, which is what people are looking for. If that's really genuine of you, then that's great. But I just don't think that, I just won't recommend that. It is gonna be your channel anyway, so might as well do it, right? So actually what I'm trying to say is that, you know what, just do whatever you want. I'm sorry. Going back to the marketing section, I'm so sorry. You wanna, if you're into makeup, I don't think it's gonna be recommended that you use like Anastasia. I'm not saying that Anastasia Beverly Hills is bad, but if you want to, if you're in the Philippines, and Anastasia Beverly Hills is not really that accessible here in the Philippines. Like, you wanna focus more on drugstore makeup since, well, we don't really have Anastasia Beverly Hills here in the Philippines. So yeah, but if you have the time, I mean, you have the money, you have the everything, I mean, go on, girl. So the last thing that I'm gonna be talking about is what audience wants. People will watch your videos, 1, if they're gonna gain something about it. 2, genuine or authenticity. 3, they want to see how consistent you are. 4 is also connected to number 3 is your passion and your determination. So here on social media, or specifically here on YouTube, it takes a lot of work, which, like I said, in a production, there's pre-production, there's production, and there's post-production, which in editing takes a lot of time, which I'm gonna be talking about later on, but you get what I mean. It's not easy, it's not a guarantee that you're actually gonna earn a lot of money. But if you're really dedicated and you really want to do it, then I think you should start doing it immediately before you actually lose your momentum. Isn't it better if you actually did it than, you know, regretting not doing it? I think. Yeah, I have this thing wherein I just wear sneakers or rubber shoes if I actually want to get something done. Like right now, I'm wearing my sneakers or rubber shoes, whatever, because I can't. I don't know. I just have this thing that if I want to work, I have to wear my sneakers or rubber shoes, whatever you call it. That's it for this video. I'm sorry if that's so long, but hopefully you learned something. And if you did, go give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you on my next video with this same makeup. Alright? Okay. Peace out. See ya.